One morning, Dragon goes outside. The sky is blue. The wind is blowing. It is the perfect day to fly a kite. Dragon finds his kite. He waits for Kitty to wake up. When Kitty opens her eyes, she groans.
"My nose is stuffy,"
she tells Dragon.
"My throat hurts. My head, achoo! I have a cold,"
Kitty says.
"I cannot fly a kite. I need to be alone so I can rest."
Kitty closes her eyes. She falls asleep. Dragon tries to fly his kite all by himself. But it is no fun without Kitty. Dragon has an idea. He will help Kitty get better. He goes to his library. He reads books about taking care of kitties who have colds. When he is done reading, Dragon knows what to do. Dragon goes to the kitchen. He boils water. He pours it into a big cup. He adds a tea bag. He stirs in honey. Dragon puts a cup of hot tea next to Kitty. Kitty drinks the tea. It soothes her sore throat. She goes back to sleep. Dragon makes soup for Kitty. He chops onions, garlic, carrots, and celery. He cooks them in a pot. He adds broth. Dragon stirs in fish and herbs. Finally, he adds some noodles. He simmers the soup until the noodles are done. Dragon ladles the soup into a bowl. Dragon puts the bowl of soup next to Kitty. Kitty eats the soup. It warms her tummy. She goes back to sleep. Dragon looks for sewing supplies. He digs for a bag of fabric. Dragon watches his crystal ball to learn how to quilt. Next, we thread the needle. Dragon begins to sew for the first time. Dragon is not happy with his first try. It does not look quite right. He pulls out the thread. He starts again. When he is done, Dragon has a blanket. It looks a little strange, but it is very warm. Dragon puts the blanket over Kitty. He is careful not to wake her. Kitty sleeps all night. In the morning, Kitty wakes up. She stretches her legs. She clears her throat.
"I feel better,"
she says.
"Thank you for the hot tea. Thank you for the fish noodle soup. Thank you for the warm blanket."
Dragon smiles. He gives Kitty the kite. Together, Dragon and Kitty fly the kite in the sunny, windy sky.
Choo!